So my question to you is, how much are you willing to sacrifice in order to maintain your tenancy?
Well,
Failing that, how much time would you need to move out?
yeah, but where are we going to go?
Again, that previous application and this application regarding extreme repairs and possible
Sure.
human rights violations.
I'm interested in your rent. What do you
Yes.
feel you could reasonably repay each month?
Well, given the fact that we're entering a lockdown again.
Well, don't you have the rent put away?
I do believe there is a concern because Mr. King previously say he would be paying his rent and then defaulted.
Okay, but now we have an order. So if he's late or short, you can apply for an eviction without further notice to Mr. The landlord is offering a repayment plan beginning January 1st for 6 months with the Section 78 attached. I can impose it. I would prefer that you accept it. But failing that, the alternative is to evict you for non-payment of rent, in which case you would have 11 days in which to void the order by paying your outstanding rent in full.
Then I guess the only option I have is to take the 6 months starting January 1st.
Well, you do have options, sir. That's the one that you choose. Okay. Mr. You must pay December's rent today. So there will be a payment.
I would like to tag that on to January.
No, sir. Today is the 1st of December. Rent is due today.
My rent takes me 3 weeks of work to make, right? It takes me 3 weeks to make my rent. So I'm doing the very best I can possibly do under the circumstances. I've never missed a payment. I'm always on time. And I've never had any complaints about myself and my daughter. I live with my daughter in this building. So I don't know what else I can possibly do. This is circumstances that are completely out of my hands. I've actually never missed rent ever in my whole life. So I find this really disturbing, actually.
No, if you'd like to take some time away from this hearing and talk directly with your landlord. What is it that you're seeking, Ms. Corsetti?
Well, I'd be seeking a standard order. I mean, I'm happy to give some time to pay, but I haven't heard that there's an offer for making any type of payment.
I've been doing everything I can. The only reason I didn't pay April, May, and June is because I lost my job, as did everybody else, in March because of COVID. And now we're back into a lockdown now. So I'm not really sure what is expected of us. Like, okay. I don't like. Do you want everybody to be homeless? Like, what?
So, Miss, I think your landlord, at least your landlord's agent, is making every effort to try and find an accommodation that will work in order to preserve your tenancy. They're willing to extend a repayment plan. The unfortunate fact is that you aren't currently making enough money and you don't have an income capable of sustaining both your rent and repayment. So, I mean, do you want your landlord to let you to live there for free?
I don't think that's a reasonable question, really. I really don't. If I wanted my landlord to live, like, why would I be paying rent and doing my very best to come up with the rent? Like,
moving forward, you are going to have to repay the outstanding debt, and there will have to be a repayment schedule put in place if that is what's going to happen. If the rent bank says no to you, unless you can come up with a suitable repayment schedule or a lump sum payment, then I'll honor the landlord's request for an eviction, okay?